As the Cavaliers visited the Celtics in Game 1, head coach Brad Stevens knew he couldn't just let LeBron James score and hope to shut down everyone else. That would be a recipe for disaster. So he prepared his team to relentlessly attack him with defenders from all over the floor. And it's pretty clear that his game plan worked. Cleveland's offense is predicated on forcing mismatches and taking advantage. As a result, it can be a stagnant morass, but with the talent of LeBron, still yield results. The problem with this kind of attack is that the Celtics have an ultra-switchy lineup, leaving only Terry Rozier as the obvious target of a mismatch. Early in the first, they get a switch on a backscreen from the out-of-bounds play. Notice how there just isn't any cutting or movement on the weak side, allowing Morris to shadow on the low block, and as he gets close enough to the hoop, he can spring a hard double. Because of the lack of movement on the weak side, Tatum, who is very long, is able to just turn around and contest the miss. It's not to say this plan didn't work. In the second half, Rozier doesn't switch and LeBron gets a free ride to the hoop. They also had LeBron set the screen to force the miss and get Rozier on him, but find Love open out top. Notice how Horford gets Rozier off of LeBron by having him close out to the shooter, who misses a very good look. Another LeBron ball screen forces the Rozier switch, and Horford is all over it immediately. Notice the terrible spacing on the weak side, which enables Brown to be in position to close out on the first shot. JR is too close to Love, and Horford can sprint 23 feet to contest another miss, but again, a pretty good look. This time they force a switch with LeBron as the ball handler. Just look at the three Cavs on the weak side just standing and watching. Horford can shadow because of this, and this is the mistake by LeBron to pass it Thompson here. There's nothing he can do with it that far from the hoop. And watch the special sauce. As the Cavs try to attack the mismatch again, check the communication as Horford is able to get there and bump Rozier off. Now the shot clock is an extra defender, Horford plays him perfectly, and LeBron is forced to toss up an impossible shot. The Celtics rarely got caught off guard in their defensive focus on LeBron. The Cavs tried to shuffle cut LeBron across the lane to the low post to mix the defense up, but Jaylen Brown was right there. The best double teams come from the lowest and farthest defenders. And check how Morris is already in position to sprint to the corner, but no matter, as Brown smothers LeBron into another turnover. The way the Celtics switched and then switched again to get rid of the mismatch is without question the future of defense in the NBA. They did it here with Rozier switching on to Love. Watch how they get Tatum bumping Rozier out of there to eliminate the mismatch, and then force the steal. Next level stuff here, sports fans. Another pick and roll gets Rozier on LeBron, but watch the bad spacing on the weak side, which allows Morris to rotate knowing Brown can guard two guys. He contests very well and LeBron can't make the shot. With Rozier fronting LeBron after the switch, he doesn't want the lob for some reason, preferring high-low action when J.R. Smith flashes to the middle. Horford is right on top of it and willing to risk a defensive 3-second violation to be right there on the catch. Sometimes the refs catch it, sometimes they don't. The Cavs fell asleep here on the inbounds, forgetting there were only 14 seconds on the clock. They take way too long to make this switch happen, and Horford is right there to help on the catch. The hard double on the drive forces the skip, but there was no time left on the shot clock, and Brown and Smart were there anyway. Marcus Morris was the primary defender on LeBron, and LeBron only shot 3 for 10 on those possessions. Here, Morris does a great job to get around the screen, and the Celtics didn't double team him in the post, and LeBron hits a tough dream shake fadeaway. You can also see Morris willing to go under the screen to contain LeBron and get back in time to pressure the pass. LeBron ceases to be part of the offense as he just stands in place, and the other Cavs fend for themselves against a very active defense. Morris goes underneath the screen again, daring LeBron to take a long two, and he invites the difficult, twisting, fadeaway 12-footer that does not go in. Strangely, rather than attack Jaylen Brown, he forces the switch so he can go back at Morris. Again, no double team with Morris on him, and in an apparent sign of what was to come, he gets blocked on a feeble finger roll attempt. He had great position down low on his preferred left block against Morris, and by now he knows there's no double team coming, yet gives it up to Love, who can't generate a good shot from the outside. The Cavs tried to go at Tatum, whose active hands cause all sorts of problems for LeBron's dribble since Tatum is the same height and has a 7-foot wingspan. The one guy LeBron did not seem to want to have anything to do with was Marcus Smart. He gets him down low with room to attack, but just throws it away instead. And you can see LeBron does not want to use this ball screen to get Smart on him. He doesn't have a choice, and Smart immediately gets him to turn his back 30 feet from the hoop. Once he tries to back him down, Smart just takes his cookies from him. Great hustle to get back and stop the fast break by LeBron, but the route was already on. Of course, the Cavaliers won't miss as many three-pointers as they did in Game 1, where they shot an abysmal 4 for 26, many on good looks that didn't have anything to do with the defense. And I imagine we don't see detached LeBron, the guy who clearly checked out of this one once the score remained a blowout in the third quarter. However, are those two things enough for the Cavs to get back in this series? It's clear the Celtics have a very solid game plan for defending LeBron, and if the other Cavs can't make something happen for themselves, this series is in danger of effectively being over by the end of the weekend. Sports fans, make sure to hit the subscribe button and adjust your settings so you can get notified immediately when we drop another great NBA video. Let us know how you feel with a thumbs up and a comment. After all, at BBallBreakdown, we're not a channel, we're a conversation. You in?